Right, Carmen, I want you to say the words previously on A Pint of Cthulhu Fallout, and then tell us what happened that last episode.
Oh no, not again.
Okay,
It's like
let's see what happens.
every week. And it's like, how much it's like the teacher saying, right kids, how much have you paid attention today? It's like, oh shit. Previously.
Whenever you're ready, mate.
Previously on Pint of Cthulhu Fallout, we carried on our expedition through the vault. We had a little bit of a snafu with our Max Power. He's having fun with the old doctor in the other corridor. It should work out fine. We then play games with a trap, which we managed to disarm eventually by throwing a rock past it, which is eventually worked. And then I found after that Plungeageddon. That was the highlight. And there was also a fight with a robot too. And that's it.
Fabulously done, mate. Thank you very much. Yes, as our robot was kindly informing us last time, Max Power was knocked unconscious and got poked and prodded in various different ways by our Nurse Handy robot unit. We all managed to make it through to the quarters where Gertrude was surprised by another one of those Protectron robots outside of the ladies' bathroom, and they successfully managed to dismantle it. Everybody's now in the main area of the quarters, the sitting area, as it were. And what are we going to do next?
Gertrude now go into the toilet.
The toilet
robot.
She always wanted to go into.
I thought she'd already went.
Yeah, Gertrude explore.
Yeah, you might have wanted to add on to that previously on that Gertrude took a shit in the administration office, but that's fine. Gertrude is now actually going to the ladies' bathroom.
Okay, we look around.
Alright, give me a perception check. Perception against survival.
Oh, it's not going to be good, because Gertrude's pretty shit. Oh, one success.
Oh, one success. One success is fine. You're only exploring a bathroom, similar to the men's bathroom that was explored previously. There's a bunch of shower stalls at the left-hand side of the room, a whole bunch of toilet stalls on both the top and bottom of the room, and a row of sinks with a number of different mirrors above them near the doorway. The mirrors can open up. It appears that all of them are cabinets. So Gertrude goes around, opens up all of the cabinets, and she actually finds a lot more stuff than what was in the men's room, which was used up drunk. She finds a box of bobby pins. With four left with four left in it.
Cunt.
She also finds an anime style wig.
I
Wait,
thought you were
what?
going to say body pillow for a second there. And
An anime styled leg.
Wig.
Wig.
Jesus, I thought you said leg. I was like, what the? It's like a how can the leg be anime? It's like, what?
Can we make Carmen look like Hatsune Miku?
Gertrude have new hair.
Oh,
Yes,
that too.
a nice Hatsune Miku style wig.
I don't know what that looked like.
Think Goku.
Really, Matt? No. What the fuck are you on about, Carmen?
This makes me feel like I want to punch a weeboo, but I don't really. I get really bad vibes from this thing.
Why on
Oh,
earth
one
did
of
Carmen
those. Oh, one of those.
Do you know what Hatsune Miku looks like? Goku.
Yes, one of the. Hell yeah, Gertrude's putting that on. Can it be neon blue?
Oh, what a baka! It's totally tsundere.
Gertrude's just going to burst out into it like, Gertrude have new hair.
Oh, that looks lovely, Gertrude.
Fire! Extinguish!
Fuck off, robot. Gertrude happy now.
Is that all you found in there, Gertrude?
When again said like she's talking to a dog.
Hey. I don't know what Gertrude's intelligence score is in
Now,
this game. I'm
in
assuming it's
Gertrude's
not high.
head, I'm having to wonder if Gertrude understands the concept of a bobby pin, the concept of the fact that we needed these about probably an hour ago, and whether or not I should tell them or not.
If Gertrude found some weird stuff, do you think she'd share? Like, just some stuff she didn't understand, do you think she'd share with the group, or just like...
Maybe they're in Gertrude's hair.
That's a good one.
just jammed in at random angles?
Maybe.
That's how you fastened your wig, with the bobby pins. That's how I do it.
Yeah, fuck it, in fasten on with bobby pins. Yeah, no, Gertrude find hair clip.
That will be incredibly useful, actually, if I could borrow one of those later.
What do you give Gertrude?
How would I help you do your hair in return? Try out some new styles for the longer hair you have now.
Ooh. Yes, Gertrude accept. I will hand you the bobby pins then.
Thank you very much.
Next room.
I was going to say, yeah, someone needs to search another room. Actually, how about this? So the robot's going to say, guys, can we all search one room at the same time? I mean, as in, we all search a room at, each of us. Separately.
Oh, separately, yeah.
So
sure.
we can, because we need to speed it up a little bit. We can't just keep searching one room at a time. We've got to search 4 at once.
Well, you guys decide what rooms you want to take. I will take the other.
Well, I'm going to go from the
this one?
bathroom straight to the other room opposite. So there we go.
Okay, so the nurse and the unit suggest that we all Scooby-Doo style split up and check different rooms.
Since Gertrude's ginger, would
I
she be
guess
Daphne?
everybody choose a room.
I'll pick this one. The top right one.
Gertrude, go to the one next to the robot.
Okay.
I'll take this one.
Are we counting the dog as Scooby here?
Yeah, we can count the
We're
double
gonna
digits.
say-
It was Scooby that suggested that we split up.
Snufflepuff, you go over here. You report back to me with what you find.
You hear just a laser power up and then a yelp.
Okay, so who do we start with? Let's do it by initiative. Let's start with Winnigan.
Okay, so I'm going to explore this room.
All right, Winnigan. So you walk into the room, which is to the east. So you're going the furthest east into the north. You find that the door opens fine, absolutely no problem there. You walk in and you find that the room, it's filled with these beautifully preserved paintings and sculptures. Clearly a lover of the arts that lived here. They've left a series of what you could only describe as being really emotionally charged, like paintings and different very like exploring life, death, everything that you could possibly experience, from despair and love, and there's just stacks of paintings upon paintings upon paintings. They've obviously done this for a very, very long time. Give me I'm going to get you searching the room, so give me a perception check.
Survival perception? Or something else?
Yeah, we'll go for survival perception, yeah.
2 successes?
2 successes, that's great,
aiming
yeah.
for 10.
So, Winnigan just takes her time. She decides to have a wee flick through all this artwork, see what kind of things are going on here. You find a compartment underneath some paintings, like a footlocker. It is locked. It's got a padlock on it.
Oh,
Well, I have something to deal with those now.
So luckily it was you that came into this room, considering you took those bobby pins off of Gertrude. So, would you like to try a lockpick on the lock?
Absolutely, I will try to pick the lock.
Fantastic. Okay, so this isn't a very particularly hard lock. This is a very, very simple, rudimentary one. It was just a like one of those sort of ones that you get for your suitcases. It basically just has a little. You could probably just pull it apart, but yeah, go for a lockpick first.
We'll count it as practice for the safe.
Yeah.
When we get there. Oh, I got 2 successes.
Excellent. So you had a target of 11. You rolled a 2. Lockpick is one of your tech skills, so that's a critical success. And you rolled a 14, so that's 2 successes. Yeah, so you very deftly just stick this bobby pin in, give it a spin, click, everything comes free, and you get to open up this this footlocker.
Can I pocket the lock that I just unlocked?
Sure thing. Yeah, you can pocket that. Put a small padlock in your inventory.
Sure thing.
Also, what you're going to find in this route, you'll find stacks and stacks of papers. There's lots of correspondence, lots and lots of letters. However, most of them are illegible at this time. This footlocker didn't quite keep everything as preserved as well as the other paintings in the room. There's stacks of money. There's a couple of stacks of dollars. Counting it out, you find there's probably around about $100 in this footlocker. You also find a box full of drugs. There's a bunch of psycho and jet injectors and what do you call them, inhalers. However, most of them appear to be used up. You find 2 jet and 1 psycho that are not used up, so you can add them to your inventory as well.
So $100 and 2 jet, 1 psycho.
Correct.
Nice, not a bad haul.
Other than that, there's other than paintings and art and sculptures, yeah, there's not much else in this room. It was obviously kept very, very tidy by whoever occupied it previously, and you go away from it feeling a certain both happiness and despair from all that you've experienced in that room. A bizarre collection of bittersweet feelings.
What do you know that I don't, Matt? I hear that laughter.
No mad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nurse Handy. The room that you've walked into isn't actually quarters. It is a storeroom. A storeroom specifically for more robot parts.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I want to search for another upgrade.
Unfortunately, you find mostly empty boxes. They are all of the Protectron style as well, so nothing that would fit you. There is a couple of... let's have a look. Alright, there's a couple of actually boxes on the back end where the people who were there have obviously kept some stuff stored. There's some tools. You find a bunch of caps as well. Somebody was collecting caps.
Yep, little cap stash, great.
Yeah, a wee cap stash in here. You take maybe 25 caps away from this room.
Cool.
And yes, in fact, you know what? You do find a couple of Mr. Handy style arms in the corner of the room and amongst some of the Protectron style arms.
Okay, I've got to ask one thing here. Can I add arms to the existing arms I've already got?
You cannot add arms.
Oh.
You can, however, replace arms.
Okay. So, what arms have I found? Because at the moment I have the buzzsaw, the laser pointer, and I think just a normal gripper tentacle, like a litter picker sort of thing. Grab a thing.
No
Grab
problem.
stuff.
Let me actually get a list of these up just so I can find out which ones you've got, because one of the ones you found is actually a flamethrower.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I think that actually there's not much in the way of arms here. So we've got the grabber, You've already got the buzzsaw. Got the laser emitter.
Oh no, not the laser emitter. I've got the laser pointer. If
Yeah,
the laser
pointer,
emitter
yeah.
is more damage, then I like that.
No, that's just the way that we've named it. Don't worry,
Okay.
it is the laser emitter you got. Yeah, so you find a flame unit. You also find a gun unit. It takes 10mm pistol rounds.
Okay. Huh.
Those are the two arms that you find that are applicable to yourself.
That's very interesting. Can I grab the arms, shout "Bingo!" and run to Whittigan?
Certainly, yeah. So you grab the arms, you grab 25 caps, you leave everything else, and you run out of the room shouting bingo and eureka and all other kinds of very, very happy noises. Happy robot noises you're making as you run back into the main area of the quarters. Alright, so we're done with your room, Nurse Handy's room. Who's first? So Billy Bob or Gertrude? You both have the same initiative, so who wants to go first?
Billy could go first.
Oh no, please. You first. Ladies first.
If you insist.
Alright,
What
ladies
will
first.
Gertrude find?
Well, Gertrude has a little bit of trouble getting in the door. It seems that this doorway is stuck. It's sort of cracked open a little bit, but not enough so that you can see into it. It's just enough that you could probably get your fingers in there. The door is obviously heavy metal, so would you like to try and get in?
Oh, yes, Gertrude, get in.
Yeah, so Gertrude, get in. It's a good thing that you chose this one, because we could just go for a straight strength roll if you want.
It's been very convenient with who's chosen what rooms.
What, strength is Essex again?
Yeah, you know what? Give me an unarmed.
An unarmed.
Yeah, why not? Trying to force
Okay.
this open with your hands.
1 success.
1 success. You know what? I think 1 success is all that was required for this. This ends up being a much easier job than you thought it would be. So you try your best to pry the door open, and it just flies much quicker than you were expecting. And what happens is you are shocked by a bunch of rad roaches just fall out of the doorway. They were clearly on the other side of the doorway, and they fall onto you. 4 rad roaches have covered Gertrude in the hallway.
Gertrude not happy about the sudden bullshittery that Gertrude have to do now.
I know our dear listeners can't see the map right now, but Cap is just spawning in like 20 to 30 rad roaches.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
this room is just infested with rad roaches. 4 of them have to the point where 4 of them just fell out the doorway when it was opened.
There's more? You're still going?
There's loads of rad roaches in here.
Maybe we should close the door.
No shit, tin can, you think?
Well, actually, he did just get a flamethrower attachment, so we close the door and then we come back with bug repellent, essentially. Is every square in this place just going to be bugs?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, so this place is just full, absolutely full of rad roaches. Obviously, the door was broken. It becomes clear that the door was broken by somebody in order to keep them in.
What the? Oh, sorry. That is 20 rad roaches, Cap.
Yes.
Save us.
So 4 of them are currently on Gertrude, and I'm going to do a quick. Let's have a look. All right, it looks like Gertrude gets bit by 3 out of the 4 of them.
I hate you.
All right, one of them is just 0 damage. One of them is 2 damage. And the other one is so you took another 4 points of physical damage.
Where do they bite?
Let's have a look. They bit you in the right arm
Fuck.
and in the torso.
Ah, so one of them only does 1 because I have physical resistance on torso.
Brilliant,
How's your
excellent. So you
health
take
looking?
3 points of damage from these 4 rad roaches that have fell on you from the
It's
room.
12.
What?
It's 12 out of 18.
Oh, you're fine then.
Yeah.
I was worried for a second.
All right,
What's
so
yours dealing with
I'm
freely?
only going to do initiative for both Gertrude and the Rad Roaches at the moment, unless someone else wants to join in.
Yeah, I think we would like Gertrude not to get eaten by roaches. I think that'd be very nice.
Billy Bob is in the other room like, I feel like I hear something, but I'm really intrigued at what's going on in this room. So I'm just going to ignore whatever I'm hearing and keep looking around this room.
Jerky man. Jerky man.
Weird. I must have such a connection with Gertrude that I'm hearing her voice. And it's weird. That is just weird. Oh well, I'm going to keep looking at my room in here.
Alright, so as Winnigan and the robot met up in the quarters, Gertrude was surrounded and pounced upon by several Rad Roaches, and Billy Bob is just wandering around in a room himself. So, let's just pause on the wee combat encounter we've got here, and head over to see what Billy Bob was doing that entire time. So, Billy Bob and Snufflepuff, you walk into a room.
And what do I see?
This room is an exceptionally well organised room, been organised with meticulous precision. You look at the stuff that's on the wall, and what this showcases is the skills of some kind of survivalist. There's everything's very, very, very organised. There's a computer in the bottom corner of the room. You see his bed across from the computer. And you also have a rug. A bizarre, like, almost combat camouflage. Like a combat camouflage rug in the middle of the room.
I'm listening.
So is there anything you'd like to do in this room?
I would like to explore. So if we got all this combat gear, is there any like kind of weapons or anything? Like, it's like a hunter. Can I learn more about like what is going on here?
Yeah, that's the bizarre thing about the room. While you can see lots of different signs on the wall, different sort of like diagrams of guns, of bunkers, of like plans for survivalist stuff, you don't actually find any items that you might use.
Does the bed look comfy?
The bed does look reasonably comfy. It's a standard Vault-Tec style bed.
I think I'm just gonna lay here and take a nap.
Okay.
Fuck you, Jerky man.
Alright, so...
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. I'm coming.
Shall we say as Billy Bob lies down in the bed and decides to try and take a nap, he starts to hear Gertrude scream from the corridor?
Oh, scream's a bit far.
Or moan. I don't know. What do you do when you get bit?
That's
3
even
times?
worse.
Mild grouching. Annoyed murmuring.
You got that new hairdo. He hears Gertrude do some sort of weird anime moan.
Ew, just like screaming ew over and over.
I think Gertrude would be a ada instead, unfortunately.
Alright, so are you going to continue
coming.
exploring the room, or do you want to investigate what's going on outside?
I'm gonna go investigate, but I'm gonna explore this room when I get back. I'll have you know.
Alright, as you're walking up from the bed across this rug again, can you give me a perception check?
Oh.
The rug's a mimic. Oh no.
Survival perception or something, or what?
Yeah, survival. Perception against survival.
That is
That's
a
2
crit
successes. A crit
for one of
success. Excellent. So your target was a 7. You rolled a 3. Survival is one of your tagged skills, so that's a crit success. 2 successes. As you're walking over this bizarre camouflage rug that's in the middle of the room, you feel the outline of a handle underneath your feet.
Oh, what is this? Daddy likey, what am I found here?
Would you like to investigate this handle, or would you like to leave the room?
Before you even offer that suggestion, I'll be like, nah, and just like keep walking. No, of course I'm gonna investigate the handle. What is the handle?
Alright, so we're doing this combat encounter without Billy Bob then. Brilliant.
Cap, how long would you say it would take for me to attach the flamethrower arm to Cartman?
Well, I think we're all converging in the same timeline now. So, Winnigan coming out of the room, the robots came and shown Winnigan these arm attachments. At the same time, the rad roaches have covered Gertrude, and Billy Bob has found this handle underneath a rug in the survivalist room. So I think we're all at the same timeline there. As in regards to if we're doing like a switch of arms during combat, that's interesting because that's a task that would take probably, like, I would say in the hallway it took you maybe like between 15 and 20 minutes to do that for the armor.
Okay, so not happening in combat then.
But I don't think that this is something that we'll be able to do in combat. I think this is something we're going to keep outside of combat.
Fair enough.
So you just have to deal with these rad roaches with what you have in the moment.
Cool. I'm gonna, as I say, start the buzzsaw. So, very, very quickly, have we closed the door yet? Or have we, literally still? So we've got like 20 odd rad roaches here to like deal with.
Cap.
Yes.
I have half a bottle of moonshine. You said it was like petrol.
Mm-hmm.
Can I petrol bomb these fuckers in here if Cartman shoots it?
Do you have anything you can put into... Actually, I just see asking this. I know what you have. you have a wig.
I have the orange wig, not the blue wig.
Okay. Yeah, I just realised when I was saying that you're going to make a Molotov cocktail out of an orange anime wig and a bottle of moonshine.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
Yes, I'm going to let you do... You know what? I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to say it's going to take a turn for you to do that.
Is that to make or to throw as well?
To make, and then throwing it would be a different... It would be...
Wait.
Could we lightning chain this? You make it and someone else throws it on their turn?
I also have a bottle of Nuka-Cola, which gives us 2 extra AP. Could I essentially drink that to have it done in one turn?
No, AP would help with the difficulty of it. Wouldn't help with the amount of time it takes to do it, though.
Just worth asking. Alright, well, yeah, I'll take a turn building it if need be.
Well, we need to find out what kind of initiative we're working on, first of all.
Yeah.
So, everybody, if you could just stick your initiative into the chat again. The Rad Roaches initiative is 9. So...
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, so unfortunately, what's going to happen here is Winnigan and Nurse Handy are going to get turns, and then all of the Rad Roaches are going to have a turn. So I think Winnigan and the robot are going to have to figure something out here.
So, as I've been asking, can I close the door to the other rad roaches?
Yes, you can try.
Okay. So, can you... Okay, let me see this. If I ran to the door and closed it, is there any chance for, like, attacks of opportunity for the roaches?
Yes. I'm going to let 3 of them have attacks of opportunity on you.
Real quick, Cap, what did Jet and Psycho do? Or
Jet and Psycho. Let's get to the consumables.
The person has not played Fallout out of us, so I don't really know these things.
It's different in the TTRPG compared to the actual game anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, slightly, just the way it works out. So, we have Jet, first of all. Now, Jet, for extra actions, they cost 1 less AP. So, basically, they're just like free AP points, those Jet ones. Psycho, slightly different. That's a damage buff. So, all of attacks get +2 damage dice to them.
Okay.
And you also get some physical damage resistance when you take Psycho.
Well,
Stuff
Is that physical?
so this is what my plan is, Winnigan. I mean, I'm going to go for the door. We need to close that door. We can deal with 4 roaches. We don't want to deal with 20 roaches. So
Fair enough.
you're going first because you got the higher roll. Could you maybe distract the roaches from me?
But what if they're good loot in there?
We can close it for now, kill the ones on you, and then safely huck a pre-made Molotov in there.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
open the door and cut the Molotov and close it.
Or make the flamethrower arm.
Yes,
for-
yeah, I
for
like the
robot.
flamethrower arm.
Either works.
Okay, even good idea.
Right.
All
I
right.
think I'm just gonna try and kill one of the ones that's on Gertrude if at all possible, because that's a lot of roaches on you, and they're kind of in the way.
Yeah, so you just want to try and clear the way a little bit. Are you shooting them, or what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna have to shoot them because I really want to make sure I hit them, and I'm not really good with the switchblade. So laser musket shot, maybe on this one.
Yeah, no problem. So you get your laser musket out, you wind it, you fire. You roll that for me, please. And you hit
Got a
it.
success.
Yep, so target a 10. You rolled an 8 and a 12. So that's a hit. You roll the damage. That's 3 energy
3
damage
energy with
plus 1 piercing. Excellent. Now, what kind of HP do they have? Unfortunately, that doesn't kill it.
Ah, fuck.
So you've done 4 points of damage. They all have 6 health. So yeah, I mean they're not strong, but they're strong enough to survive that.
Okay.
All right. For some reason we've now got it tagged as Alexa, but yeah, the nurse handy's next.
I changed that back last time. But this time he's done it, I can't even see it. It's not handy as my name.
Yeah, Alexa, what's your turn?
Fuck off.
So you want to run in and try and close the door?
Yes, I'll do it. That's what I want to do.
Fair enough. So you run up to the doorway. I'm going to do 3 bites, 2 of which succeed. Only one of them does some damage.
Oh, I got DR now, physical DR 4.
And so it depends on where you get hit.
Yeah.
It bites
Wait,
you
they're
in
attacking
your...
him?
Yeah, they're attacking him. It bites you in your
How much did
torso,
he attack?
which is where your physical damage
Yeah,
is. So you
my
don't
main
actually
body.
take any. You do take a bit of radioactive damage, however, I think you're immune to that being a
Yep.
robot. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
you're immune to all the damage that was done there. Yeah, so you successfully made it to the doorway.
Cool, so I can close the door then. Right.
Excellent, yeah. Well, you can try and close the door. So this is going to be a strength and athletics check.
There's 2 in the doorway. If he succeeds, does he crush them?
No.
Ah,
Nice try, but no. This is going to be a 2 difficulty check.
Yeah, so... Oh wait, 2 check? That's
Yep,
quite
that's going to
hard.
take two successes in order to
Oh, 2 successes.
win this one.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use... I'm gonna say 2 of my luck points. Yeah. I use 2 of my luck. So...
Well, you haven't even rolled yet, mate. You
No,
haven't even
you're
seen
right,
you
'cause
actually
luck is-
succeed first.
Yeah, then but I need to use the other ones. Can I use action points for more rolls?
I think you still have 3 action points left, don't you?
and we got a nuke cutter which replenishes 2 anyway.
I've got a nuke ball as well, so we've got quite a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
so
think everybody
yeah.
has a Nuka-Cola.
So can I
You
use 2
found
action
quite a few
points
of
to
them.
add 2 more dice on? So I'll be rolling 4 dice in all instead of 2.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. So I can roll 4d20. You're saying athletics?
Yeah, it's strength against athletics.
Strength. Sorry, strength athletics. Let's do it.
All right, excellent. Yeah, so you rolled. You used the AP, so you've rolled 4 dice. So with a target of 5, you rolled a 14, a 5, a 7, and a 3. That's 2 successes. You have successfully closed the door, knocking the rad roaches into the room. So you only have to deal with 4 rad roaches. The rest are all closed behind this doorway. Congratulations. Next, it is the rad roach's turn. So we've got 2 of them are going to try and bite the robot. The other 2 are still going to try and bite Gertrude. We've got 1 fail, 2 fail, 1 success, 2 successes. Right, so one of them bites the robot for 1
Nothing.
damage.
doesn't damage me. I've got the
Depends.
DR, so...
Oh, yep, it's the torso again, yeah, so you've got that DR, no problem. And the second one bites Gertrude for 1 damage. And yeah, radioactive damage as well on that one, except you're a super mutant, so...
Whereabouts for the damage?
That does nothing to you. Bites you in the left arm. So,
God damn it.
so yeah, that's just 1 physical damage.
Gertrude squish.
It's your go in a second.
Alright, excellent.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it
I
is.
think it's Gertrude's turn.
Gertrude squish.
Gertrude thinking hard.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I could potentially take out 2 if I pain trained 1 and then squished the other. Would you allow me to do that?
I would allow you to do that, yeah. Use a movement to do the pain train, and then your action for your attack.
Right, so it's strength athletics for the pain train. That's only 1.
So you manage to get closer to one of the rad roaches, but you don't actually hurt it.
Ah, fuck it, I'll just whack it with a shock baton.
Yep, whack it.
Oh, motherfucker!
That's a bad roll, yeah. Your target's 15 on that, and you managed to roll 2 17s.
Is it worth us spending a luck? Oh, fuck it, I'll spend 1 luck to re-roll one of those.
Alright, another luck spent. You got a
That's a
14,
14.
which is just
That'll do.
right. Good enough. So roll that damage for me. It's only got 6 hit points, so
It's dead.
You do 7 damage. Yeah, so brilliant. Yeah, so you managed to kill one of them. 3 left, and it's Winnigan's turn.
Tried and true. Gonna just shoot it with a laser musket.
Brilliant. Just roll it for me. Wind it up. Oh,
for God's
another
sake,
crit
again?
fail. That's bad. Yeah, you're for some reason
my life.
your laser musket is managed to develop some sort of weird overheating problem. It blasts back at you again. Roll 2 damage dice for me.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you take 2 damage. It burns your arm as you're trying to shoot one of the rad roaches. I think singes you a wee bit, but it's not too much. So there's no critical or anything here. You've just wasted your turn and got burnt a little bit from your gun.
The misery.
Misery. Yep. So go ahead, Nurse Handy, or Alexa as we're now calling you.
Cool. So it's going to be slicey slicey with the buzzsaw.
Slice it with the buzzsaw. Yeah, you've got 2 of them that are right in range. So
Yeah, one of them's got lower health, I remember.
yep, that's right.
So I might as well finish that guy off first. So yeah, try that.
Yeah, you successfully fire up the buzzsaw and slice one of these rad roaches. Roll the damage for me. You only need to do 2 damage to kill it, so hopefully... And you do exactly 2 damage, yeah. So you slice this rad roach in half, and that's another one dead. 2 more are there, and they're just going to continue doing their little flopping around and biting. They only have 1 attack, so only one of them succeeds, unfortunately. It's the one that's biting Gertrude that succeeds. And it doesn't, so it doesn't do any damage to you. They're just kind
Gertrude
of
splat.
yeah. So I think it's time for Gertrude Splat. Yeah, Gertrude's
I might as well
turn.
try pain train again. It's free after all.
Well, I mean it's a movement. Yeah.
Hey,
Ah, there you go. You get 2 successes there, and it's your unarmed skill, isn't it?
I believe so.
You succeed. Enemy suffers damage. You do unarmed damage. Yeah, excellent. So your unarmed is 3.
Might as well just whack it for whatever's left with the shock baton.
Excellent. Well, 3's half its health off, so yeah. You only need to do 3 damage to kill it.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, an interesting roll you've got there. So you've rolled a
2
shot
successes.
button. Yeah. It's a target of 15. You've rolled a 3, which is a critical success because of your melee weapon skill. But also a 20, which is a critical fail. So, roll the damage for me. Your shot baton suffers a critical failure as you're hitting this rad roach. The Rad Roach only takes half damage. Fortunately,
It dies anyway.
that's enough to kill it anyway. You take half the damage yourself,
Oh, son of a bitch.
which is 3 damage to whatever arm you were holding that in. Plus, the shock baton, the shock part of it, the end of the shock baton just explodes in your hand,
Oh.
and the
Good deal.
shock baton is destroyed.
How
Gertrude
many
had,
weapons have you went through?
Gertrude
had 2 of these. Where did the second one go?
did not have 2 of them.
No, actually, we did pick up 2.
I'm pretty sure.
I think we
I-
did actually.
Gave one to someone, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have 2 of them.
That's it. I did, not I do.
I think you might have sold one to the quartermaster.
Did we?
Start ripping through people's
Either that or
inventories right
Max has it.
now.
In which case, I'm picking that off his corpse.
He's,
Actually, you know, I'll just steal his machete.
he's not dead yet, and you're nowhere near him, so you can't do any of this just now.
Later on, I'm stealing his machete.
Yeah, so, unfortunately, despite successfully killing a Rad Roach, you've also lost another one of your weapons,
God damn it.
and took 3 points of damage.
God damn it.
Back to Winnigan.
Hopefully, not. You know what? Actually, I don't trust that fucking gun anymore. Superstition all the way. I'm going to pull out the 10mm, pointing a entire pistol at a roach on the ground.
Yeah, okay, so not trusting your laser musket anymore, you've decided to whip out your 10mm pistol, and
Betrayed me twice in as many minutes. We're not dealing with that. Oh, much better. 2 successes.
fabulous.
The 10mm.
Yeah, that's a really good roll. That target a 6, you rolled a 6 and a 5, 2 successes. Roll the damage for me.
Sure thing. 4 damage. Much, much better. Thank God.
Excellent. Nice, simple turn. You've shot the Rad Roach, it's still flopping around, and it bites the robot again. Obviously injured from that bullet it just took, it fails to do any damage. We are back to Alexa's turn. There's only 1 Rad Roach left, and it only has 2 HP. Can you finish it off?
Yes. Is it
Can
time
you finish it off?
Yes, I can. I'm sure I can go at it again with the buzzsaw.
Confident, roll it for me.
There we go. Yeah.
Alright, with a target
Not
of
this
5,
time.
you rolled a 19 and a 16, 2 fails. So, you swing wide and miss the damage. Can Gertrude finish it off?
Can Gertrude finish? Oof, Gertrude broken so many goddamn weapons. Gertrude will use trusty firing pan. Now, Gertrude has a few of these.
Yes, Gertrude's not running out of frying pans anytime soon. Target of 15, you've rolled a 5 and a 19. Roll the damage for me. Yeah, you finished
you
it. Yeah, you squash it. That is a very well squashed Rad Roach. That's 7 physical damage. That's more than its max HP. So, yeah, squashed with a frying pan. And because you've managed to lock all the rest of the Rad Roaches away in that room, that's that combat encounter over.
Gertrude gonna go back and steal machete quickly. One moment.
Well, just to hang on a minute there, because while all of that was going on, that entire combat encounter, Billy Bob was in a room himself, investigating a strange hatch in the bottom of what looks like a survivalist's quarters.
Yes, and
Right, so you take the rug and you whip it away from wherever it was, and you do indeed find a hatch. So you're now standing in the middle of this room with this hatch uncovered. You've got the bed at the bottom right, you've got the computer at the bottom left, the hatch in the middle, and all around the walls and the outside are just lots of, like I was saying before, lots of diagrams and lots of, adverts for guns, for some, survivalist guides and stuff like that.
Can I look over these guides? Or can I do a perception roll to see if there's, anything, Like, really worth value?
Yeah, sure thing. Give me a perception against survival.
Okay. There we go.
So, perception
Oh,
failed.
it's a crit success.
Okay. That's not great. So, you have a look around the room. These survivalist guides, all these military posters and stuff like that, they really don't mean much to you. You're not really taking any of it in. You're not interested in anything. You do find a magazine. It's called Covert Operations Manual, and the issue you found is called Urban Camouflage. So while you're holding this this magazine, enemies suffer a +1 difficulty on tests to detect you. So if you're doing any sort of stealth things, this might be quite useful to you at some point.
Ooh. I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it.
All right, so you've got the computer and the hatch. What would you like to do?
Okay. And I want to definitely check the computer then.
Excellent, excellent. Right, so you go to the computer. Beep, beep, beep. Tick, tick, tick. This is password protected.
Oh, rude.
There's just one
Can
box.
you just give it to me?
It says enter password. Now you do have I don't have to give it to you. However, you could try and hack into this computer if you wanted.
Ooh. Okay, well I can try. I will definitely try that. What do I need to roll?
This will be a science check. So you're going to do science against intelligence.
Yeah. That's not what I want to do. Can it be like charisma or?
You want to charm this computer?
I mean, like, hey, you look like you run Windows 95. Sexy. Okay. All right. Let's see. I will run the science roll then, if you insist.
Go on, show us that Billy Bob Luck. Oh
That
my
is a
god,
crit
yeah,
success.
absolutely brilliant. How the fuck did you do that? That's a target of 4. You've only got...
It blushes and goes, Windows 95. Oh.
You have a
I'll give you
0
whatever you
in
want.
science. You have a 0 in science, a 4 in intelligence. You had to roll a 4 or lower to win that one, and you managed to roll a fucking 1.
The password is just password.
That's right. So he walks up to the computer, he sees the password block, and instead of hacking the computer, he just types guest into the password block, and it opens up. Absolute retard of a survivalist. Hasn't changed past the default password. and yeah, so you manage to access this computer. And there's a couple of different options you can choose from. So, first of all, it says private terminal. If not user, R. Gutierrez, log off immediately. There's 3 different options.
Oh, I'm not Argo 2S. I must log off immediately.
There's 3 options you can choose from. There is the observation log. It's listed here as security. And there's the hatch lock.
I wonder if I lock this hatch, can I just stay here the rest of the game? Nah, I'm getting lonely. Alright, let's look at the observation box.
Alright, observation logs. So, a couple of different entries here from whoever this R. Gutierrez is. First off, the first entry says, your orders are as follows. Ensure all residents do not stray from the Vault Tech Rehabilitation Program. It is paramount that it is strictly followed for our research objectives. You will act as any resident. Your backstory and identity should be committed to memory and will not be recounted here. You are to work with the Overseer-elect on any compliance issues while ensuring ignorance of your special objectives. After 5 calendar years, your objective will shift. You will open the hidden storage compartment you were shown during your training. Allow the residents to discover the stash of chems within on their own. Once it has been discovered, you are to thoroughly document the response of the community. Observation Log Part 2. Today marks the 5th calendar year since the resident of Vault 95 moved into the vault. This will be my first entry. The Vault Tech Rehabilitation Program seems to have helped every subject in the Vault deal with the symptoms of withdrawal and cope with a new life in the Vault environment. That is not to say that withdrawal was not a challenging process for some subjects. Our hypothesis was correct. When there is simply no alternative, an individual can recover. Today I will sneak out when all are asleep and open the stash of addictive substances that has lay hidden for the last 5 years. Isolation seems to have proved helpful when addictive stimuli are absent. Now to see which stimuli do the social order we have created over the past couple of years. And that's the end of the observation logs.
I wonder, where might these drugs be at? For just reasons. Does it say anywhere in there where these drugs that they opened might be? Billy Bob's not going to know this. I would assume it's the drugs that everybody else found, but Billy Bob's not going to know this, obviously. So, does it say anywhere where the drugs might be?
It does not.
Oh, dang. Well, it looks like this is what Vault Tech had planned for this vault, was to put a bunch of junkies in here and just go ham. I guess I'll... Sorry, what was the other...
Yeah, the other options were the
thing on the
hatch
computer?
security and hatch lock.
I want to see hatch security.
Hatch security is very simple. It just says deactivate.
Ooh, deactivate.
Do you click the button?
I do click the button.
Excellent. The button now changes to activate, and it says at the bottom, successfully deactivated. You have 2 choices. You can either activate the security, or you can go back.
I'll go back.
Excellent. So now there's the only other option that you've not seen yet is just the hatch lock.
Well, I would assume it would lock the hatch. But hatch lock.
Alright, you
I would
click
click
onto hatch lock, and the option, again, very simply just says unlock.
We'll just leave it like that and see how it goes.
Okay, no problem. So you leave the computer. What would you like to do now?
Well, I'm gonna leave and kind of figure out. I guess tell everybody what I know.
Okay, yep. So you walk past the hatch outside the room, and you start to talk to the people in the corridor who have just finished off squashing a bunch of bugs.
Y'all don't look really good. Like y'all are having a fun time.
Where the fuck have you been?
I don't really know. But there was a lot of fun stuff.
There's fun stuff in this room. Would you like to have a look?
We found a whole stash of drugs in there.
Drugs!
Lots
Hold
of
on!
Drugs. Don't you stand back. Let you go in.
Yes, we figured you'd have more interest. None of us really like that sort of thing.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door.
Alright.
Can we quickly prep the Molotov?
Yeah,
Before he
Molotov
does
is
this.
ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so Billy Bob goes up to the door and tries to open it. Give me a strength.
No,
against
can I
athletics check.
try to stop that? Because I'm standing in front of the door still.
No. If you
Alexa,
try, you're gonna
no.
fully tackle you.
No, I'm gonna. No, you fuck
Absolutely
you. You
not.
don't. You just call me Alexa. So no, I'm gonna carry. I'm gonna ignore you for doing
Alexa, no.
that. No, fuck you. I ignore you. I'm gonna get in Billy
Gertrude
Bob's
hit you
thread.
with frying
Alexa,
pan.
turn off.
No, you didn't say my right name. You fuck both. You can go screw yourself.
Medbot, shut down.
Okay, now I'll shut down.
Alright, good. Keeping it that way.
Quieter.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Belly Bob,
Bailey.
I guess, to open the door.
Alright, what would I do in strength against?
Strength against athletics.
Fine.
Okay.
Would stand about there. Pretty.
Well,
So
it's a no-go, guys. I can't do it.
Billy Bob struggles against the closed door and it doesn't shift.
Hmm.
Yeah, the target a 4, he rolled a 16 and a 15.
I think we should just let the bugs be. Let's not disturb the fucking bugs. There's nothing good in there. Just leave them alone.
We don't know that there's nothing good in
There's
there.
there's
I
like
know.
20 rad
know.
roaches. Why do you think I closed the door?
Right. Okay. Here's the question, Cap. What would the Molotov actually do if we threw it in there?
I want to find this out for myself, actually. This is going to be fun. Let's have a look.
Can't we just
I assume
leave
it'd
it
be some sort of
be?
splash
Why do we
damage.
need
Oh,
to,
yeah,
you know,
definitely.
whack the hornet's nest with a stick?
Because we haven't actually had a good explosive roll yet, so...
Yeah, we haven't
going-
set anything on fire
Yeah.
properly for a while now.
We're going for a Molotov cocktail, weapon type explosive, damage rating 5 damage. 4. 4 damage dice with a persistent damage effect. It's energy, it's got blast. Let's have a look. Blast thrown, medium range. Okay. So, yeah, so for example, if you were to throw in a Molotov cocktail, like if you were to throw it approximately like around about towards the back of the room, basically what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to catch half of the rad roaches in the blast radius if you got it there.
Is it worth doing?
It depends
No,
what's in
it's
there,
not
actually.
worth
No, unless we
doing.
do it. Oh, can I put the flamethrower attachment on Medbot while we're rating this?
Then is it worth doing?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, it's still not worth opening the fucking door. It's not gonna work. It's just gonna
I
cause
beg
problems.
to differ. I beg to differ.
No, it's not worth the risk for like hardly no loot in there. It's pretty like a random
We
room.
don't know. We
To
don't
a
know
vote.
what's in there.
I for open door.
No,
Aye.
no.
The interesting thing with this is the persistent damage effect because of the fire.
Come on, we're Pint of Cthulhu. If
Exactly.
we have the opportunity to throw a Molotov cocktail at something, we have to.
We have to. It's in the rules.
It's
3
in our
against
contracts, man, so we've got to.
Stick the arm on. Gertrude's opening the door.
Yeah,
Get
okay.
the Molotov in. We can shut the door, perhaps.
Would I have to make a roll to put the arm on?
Yeah, so we're talking like a circle of damage, so
That's enough. Like 90% of the red roaches.
It is. It really is. Yeah, that's most of them. I think we can handle it.
yeah, like if you were to
6
aim
roaches.
for the rad roach right here, you would get what, like 15
Almost
of them in the
Yeah.
shot.
15 red roaches.
Hit
Yeah.
them all with
Fuck
that
it.
fire damage, and that's persistent damage as well, so they do take additional damage on their turn when it comes up.
Nice.
So,
That's if they get
get
set
the
on
arm
fire.
on. Can we throw it in and shut the door?
You gotta open it first, don't you?
Yeah,
Right,
so
that's what I'm
wasn't even
saying.
able to
somebody
open it.
has to
Throw it
successfully
in.
open
I
a
was gonna
shot.
say, can't we just not
Person has
leave
to
it
throw
alone? Why open?
Hang on,
No.
I'm putting the arm on first.
Cartman, you've been
Before
outvoted.
anything.
Yeah, but I'm the voice
Right.
of reason now. I mean,
Since
Fuck
when?
don't open the door. I closed the door. It will be bad.
Cut back
Stick
to
the
the
arm
beginning
on.
of the last episode where he's wanting to cut the dick off of Max Powers for no reason.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I'm
Whilst
the
you're putting
voice
the
of
arm on.
reason.
Whilst you're putting the arm on, I'm stealing the machete.
Okay, go ahead. So would it be repair intelligence to put the arm on? Cap.
Yeah, it would be a repair skill.
Oh, do I get the 10mm pistol as well?
It depends what are you looking to replace, because remember you have the 3 arms already.
Well,
You
that's the
can't
thing.
take these without replacing one that you already have.
So I would like to get rid of the laser pointer and the buzzsaw, and then put the flamethrower instead of the buzzsaw, and the 10mm instead of the laser pointer.
Right, so you're just replacing your laser pointer and your
My
buzzsaw
buzzsaw,
with
yeah.
a flamer and a 10mm pistol.
Yeah, I'm assuming they do more damage than 4.
Right, Mr. Handy, so 10mm auto pistol, 10mm. So that's just a 10mm pistol damage. That's grand. Flamer, you can set objects
Sorry,
alight, cook
did you say
food,
that's a
or make
grand?
range.
As in 1,000 damage? I mean, that's a good
No, I
light
just said
pistol.
that's. I just said that's grand. Don't read into it too much.
Oh, I got excited then. I was like, I'm gonna be guard. Or call me John
So-
Wick.
10mm, first of all, is 4 damage rating. That's physical damage, and of course you'll need the ammo for it.
That's the same as my laser,
Do you-
so there's not much point.
Better off with the
I was
laser.
gonna say I have unlimited ammo for the
Yeah.
laser, so
So flamethrower for bus.
yeah. Is there an ammo requirement for the flamethrower?
Yes, there is. Hold on a second. Let me just get that out for you.
Did it come with
I was
ammo?
gonna say, what's the damage for it as well? I'm curious.
Right, this is interesting because the flamer, it doesn't have great damage to start with, but it has 3 different effects that it can have on it. So it's 3 damage dice of damage. However, it's got burst, persistent, and spread. Burst and spread allow it to hit more than one target, and persistent allows you to set them on fire, making them do like damage every turn.
Yeah, no, that's
So although
worth
it's
it.
got a lower damage rate to start with, it does have some pretty good damage effects on it, which could make it better.
Yeah, no, that's worth it. Definitely the flamethrower instead of the buzzsaw. But the laser, the 10mm, no, I might as well keep my laser.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. So 2 successes and a fail.
All right,
Good roll
excellent.
on
Yeah.
luck. Lock it away.
I can't.
Oh, can I look it
No,
away?
that's a critical fail. You can't lock one of them away.
Oh.
Drat.
But yeah, this isn't a combat move. You're not in any danger. You're just looking to change an arm around. So I guess the 2 successes are enough to actually do it successfully. So I'm going to say that you take off the what you're losing. Sorry, the buzzsaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take off the buzzsaw successfully, no problem. You attach the flamer.
Why is there still a bolt there?
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Why is there a bolt left over? My arm just falls off randomly in combat.
yeah. Tell you what, that's actually a good idea, Cartman. Winnigan finishes putting the arm onto the Nurse Handy, this new flamer unit, and for some reason she has a bolt left over that she can't remember where it goes. This may or may not affect one of your rolls in the future.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Just a little random something.
Yeah, I'm going to work in some sort of random thing that's going to happen to you because of this critical fail that she had.
No, I like that a lot because
Before we-
obviously we're coming to the end of this episode now. But next game, I've got no clue. I've got no idea. I'm just going to be like, I've got a
You'll have
flamethrower
forgotten
now.
what's happened by
Oh
next game
no.
as well.
So yeah, love it.
All right, excellent. So you're all outside the room. You've just spent about 10, 20 minutes creating a Molotov cocktail and replacing the arm of a robot. What do you do next?
I know we should pop it open, but also I desperately need a health pack usage, please.
Did someone
Yeah,
say a
go.
health pack?
I
Should
have
we-
some.
Should we leave this for next episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's fade out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Next episode.
Woo.
Next time on Pint of Cthulhu.
Yeah, bug extermination.
I am the fire starter.
Firing my
No,
flame.
seriously,
Fire
guys, what's
starter.
behind? No, seriously, guys, what's behind the door? No one's really told me really what's behind. The fact that y'all are kind of gearing up kind of scares me. I'm really concerned. So I'm not gonna open the door, and I'm just gonna walk the other direction. Is it?
I imagine it's like one of those like 90s like shows where everyone just starts laughing and goes, "Oh, Billy."
Thank you for listening to this episode of A Pint of Cthulhu. If you want to get in touch, you can find us on X and on Blue Sky at Pint of Cthulhu. Furthermore, if you'd like to help out the podcast, go over to our Ko-Fi page, link in the description. So mote it be.